Hey everyone, welcome to Grain-Free Homestead. My name's Derek. We haven't done a video in a while, but wanted to update you guys on what is going on. I don't know about you guys, but we are in the middle of an ice storm. We got about, I'm thinking about 8 inches of snow here that hit, and then now it all switched over to ice. It is hitting pretty good. It hurts, does not feel good. I'm going to check on the chickens before it gets too dark. Get any eggs out of here and try not to get pelted too much. There's a lot of warnings about power going out, so we're worried about all the ice building up on the power lines. We have a really long line that goes out across the field, and it's the only power to our house, and I really am concerned that it ain't gonna hold up with a lot of ice on it. Been cleaning off the snow in the chicken tractor. We got 4 roosters in there. I'm trying to keep them covered, put some stuff on it, keep it from. We have some chickens in there. It's like our brooder box. We put some hay right in there, and we covered it with a tarp right here. They're all doing really good. They're all nice and warm. The snow's actually insulated them. This here is where our egg layers are. Put a tarp on top of it to try and help it. Oh, hey girls. They're actually out and about a little bit. They really helps having a tarp. You can see what's happening. Yeah, I gotta get some of this weight off of here. It is getting heavy. I've already done this like 5 times, and it's not getting any better. It just keeps coming. Let's see. Most of the girls are gonna be in for. Yeah, they're all ready to be done for the day. They're sick of this. I don't blame them. Kind of sick of it too. You can see this is definitely weighing down. It's just like a temporary tarp I put up to help keep them dry, and I don't know if it's gonna hold up or not, but better than nothing. It's definitely helped keep them so they can not be in the snow the whole time. You can hear how loud this is coming down. That right there, it's like it's not even, I knocked it off and it's still not even going through the chicken wire. So yeah, it's a shady setup, but hopefully it holds up. All right, I just came in, trying to warm up a little bit. Everything looks like it's secure enough outside. I'll go back out and check on it before it gets all the way dark. Stephanie's inside working on the house, like she's just getting stuff ready in case the power goes out, because that's like what we're main concern here is if we lose power, we're gonna eat, how we're gonna stay warm. So all that stuff's going on. So let's see what Stephanie's up to.
Hey everybody. So I'm working on a meal that if the electric goes out, we can put on the wood stove. It's just a shepherd's pie. And Hannah's never made one before. So Hannah's over here helping me. She's the potatoes ready. But I think it will definitely be a treat for us. But that is an easy meal just to put on the stove and we can heat up in the pan. We're making warm snacks all day. Buffalo chicken dip. I got a roast in the crock pot over here for dinner tonight. I put this in this morning. So that's smelling the house up and looking good. And then we're trying to keep the water machine full. That way we have plenty of clean water. And then this is just in here, probably a toy for us to play with while we're iced in. We just got the Harvest Right. We've been using one for years. That was Derek's mom's, but we finally got our own. So we just need to get it put together. So be on the lookout. Hopefully we can do a video.
That's just the pump, right? That's the pump.
This is the pump. This is all the parts that came with it. Like this is the oil filter for the oil. It came with the sealer, bags, all the hoses. Oh, and the oxygen absorbers. So this is just kind of all the parts. The actual freeze dryer is in there. We're waiting on the cart because we've realized I think a cart will work best for us, so we can keep it around here and it not be in a permanent place all the time. So yeah, I just finished canning some broth, bone broth this morning. Trying to keep the house nice and warm. The temperatures are dipping down tomorrow. Is that right? Tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Like 3 degrees
next
or
like
something
4
like that.
days.
That's cold for us. We do have plumbing on outside walls, things like that. So I'm trying to get the house, keep it nice and warm. I'm trying to keep meals prepped so that all we have to do is heat them up on the wood stove.
Can you show us more about this water machine here?
Oh, yeah. We got this, what, about 3 weeks ago, Derek?
Yeah.
So this is kind of like a Berkey. I know a lot of people have heard of a Berkey. I was hesitant on this. It's called the water machine because it's glass and we have kids. We're an active family. However, I liked the filters on it. I did a lot of research between all the different types of filters. These filters last longer. You do need to clean them once a year, but they'll filter 6,000 to 8,000 gallons of water, which and the water does taste different. We have used filtered water before, and everyone but me and the family was like, ugh, they didn't like the way it tastes. So I was kind of nervous, but even Derek, I think you're pretty picky.
Yeah, I usually don't like the filtered water. A lot of times I can taste. I don't know. It just tastes.
Maybe it's the absence of stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't. It tastes too clean.
This water just tastes like good water. It makes you want
Yeah.
to drink it more, doesn't it?
Yeah, I probably drank more water because of this than I ever imagined I would. Now we have Louisville water, and Louisville water is like
Supposedly
considered
the best tasting water in the country. I think that's because of the whole bourbon industry. That's why. But it's been voted the best tasting in the country. However, I know that there's still things in it, and this will remove anything. Supposedly, you can literally take rainwater, pond water, and put it in here, and it will filter all that out.
So it just looks cool because you can see through it like the Berkey. You can't.
It did come with a stand, or you can buy a stand where it'll sit, independent of the countertop. But I'm pretty short, and it was so high that I couldn't easily lift it to fill it up every day. So we have a big sink and a big countertop, so this isn't taking up hardly any room of my sink. So I would rather it be lower because I'm filling this up every day.
Yeah, we're going through
Sometimes
it.
twice a day. We are drinking it. I use it for cooking. So you can get a stand for it, all that kind of thing.
Yeah, the stand made it.
It's
What
just-
about 8 inches taller,
It was
didn't
like
it?
this. Yeah, the stand came up to about here, so
You can imagine it.
That was just too. And I couldn't get a picture up there.
Yeah,
So-
our counters, I guess, are, I don't know. I guess everybody's counters are about this size, so it just.
Yeah, it just worked better. We can put their cups here, and it's working here, and I don't mind it.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's one of the things that we got. I was kind of surprised that I liked it. Thought it was kind of a waste of money at first because water is water, whatever. But it does taste better, and it does take out a lot of the. You can see the filters here, and this has got a glass top, and it's kind of cool. All right, what is it you're making? Like, how are you throwing it together?
Shepherd's pie. It's just hamburger. I would like some peas.
Do we have any peas out in the freezer? I
They're
can
out
go
in
get.
another freezer, and that means you would have to venture out into the blizzard.
Oh, it's just out there.
I know. So we're gonna do onions and carrots for now. If somebody goes out there, it's okay. If not, we'll deal with it. So I'm just putting all this together. You're gonna put my spices in.
So with it being a pie, you're grain free. So
Well, shepherd's pie isn't really a pie. There's no crust. It's
Okay.
just the meat with your veggies, all your seasonings. Now, I do think some people use a gravy. I will use arrowroot powder as a substitute instead of flour or anything like for a gravy. And then it's Parmesan mashed potatoes on top. So it's not low carb, but just in case the heat went out, I was thinking we probably don't need to go low carb tomorrow. So that was my thinking on that. So I think everybody will like it. I've made it. It's been a while. Hannah doesn't remember it. But I thought it sounded good, and it'll heat up on the stove in a pan more easily than some other dishes. So while I'm cooking here, speaking of some of our winter projects, how many of you guys do your yearly vanilla? So on January 1st, we started our new vanilla. Bought a new bottle and just put beans in here, split them open. I actually have some more ordered. I'd like to put 5 or 6 more beans in there.
See, put it up against the light here so you can see them. Where do you get your vanilla beans from?
Honestly, just from Amazon. I just get organic. I get those from Madagascar. There's some from the Tahitian ones. It says it's, you know, a grade A. And I did get a bigger bundle this time because it's so much cheaper, but that's all I do. And then we portion them out into smaller, come Christmas time next year, we'll give some as gifts. We use a lot of it. We sell them at our farm stand and things like that. Okay, there's a shepherd's pie. It's ready for tomorrow. With or without electricity, we'll be able to have a meal. What are you guys? I'm curious. What are your go-tos if you think the electric is going to be out? Because I might be needing some ideas. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for this video. I hope you guys have a safe week, that you keep your electric. And thanks for joining us. God bless. We'll see you on the next video.